Imagine being in front of the absolute hottest girl you've seen in weeks, and your brain just completely shuts off. You freeze, nothing to say, and she looks at you like you're just broken, like you're just not able to say anything. And the reason I'm not gonna blame you is because this happened to me many times. This happened to many of my clients. And in this video, we're gonna break down exactly why this happens and how you can avoid this happening ever again. All right, so this was absolutely planned. And there's really 3 key lessons to never feel nervous around hot girls ever again. And the first lesson, so this my one cameraman just gives me the 1 pen out of 20, which doesn't work. I think I'm gonna fire this guy. So the first lesson, and this is super important, you need to be able to embrace silences. And this is so common. I've helped hundreds of guys break their fear of rejection, have conversations that actually lead somewhere, go on dates, find their girlfriend. And the number one thing that stops guys from really being in that man-to-women conversation that is not platonic, where they don't end up in the friend zone, is their inability to just embrace this tension. Because every time there is like a pause, they try to fill it. They try to fill in the pause as fast as possible. Like whenever the girl, for example, says something and you don't know what to say, and there's like this awkward, weird pause, you're like, so yeah, anyways, and then you can quickly talk to cover the pause. That is your fastest ticket to friend zone land, and that way you're really never ever gonna create any sexual tension. Because we know that silences create tension. No silences, no tension. So you need to get comfortable with pauses, you need to get comfortable with silences. This is super key. And an easy way you can practice that exact thing is, you can do that in front of a mirror for like the first few days. I don't like that. Like just go talk to real people. But the next 10 people you talk to, every time they answer or they say something to you, just pause for 3 seconds. Just pause. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be weird. You'll feel some nervousness, and that's okay. Because the goal here is not to avoid the pain, avoid discomfort. We actually want to tap into it so we can grow socially and build a little social biceps. So number 2, and this is the second key lesson. My camera guy just said this was a little weird, like the biceps joke. This was a little cringe. But we're all here for the cringe. If you're not having fun, what are you doing? So number 2, and this is the second key lesson. If you never want to be nervous around women again, especially hot women, you need to do this thing. You need to stop trying to logically solve a convo. And this is so common for us guys, because for us guys, a conversation is basically an A to B process, roadmap, blueprint. Like in our ideal scenario, we're talking to a girl and we're like, hey, do you like me? Yes, no. Yes, let's hop on a date. Book in the calendar. Women are not wired the same way as us, right? So you need to stop seeing the conversation as this logical problem to solve and start seeing it as an adventure where she feels positive and also negative emotions. It needs to be polarity between the highs and the lows, but don't be this logical guy. And I was exactly this guy, right? So I don't blame you. Now, last but not least, and this is the third step, is you need to understand that mystery equals magnetism. And the reason why a lot of you guys don't have riz, a vibe, or flow, or confidence, or whatever you want to call it, is because you're too predictable. Like she knows everything about you. And so when you're this guy where she has all of the information about you, why would she even continue the conversation? You're just boring. She knows your job, she knows your mom's name, she knows you have 2 cats, and you're a skinny little dork. Just leave some mystery, leave some space for her imagination. If you're not able to do that, I can tell you, you will suffer a lot. And I suffered a lot from that. I can give you an example. When I was 17 and I was really hardcore into personal development, dating, I would go on like dozens of dates, a week, a month. And I would just talk so much about myself that girls would literally get bored. Like one girl actually left in the middle of the date. She said, yeah, I'll have to go. This is stuff that can happen. So make sure this doesn't happen to you. Watch my videos, okay? So you can avoid that. All right, so here's what I want you to do. And this is not theory, this is very tangible. One girl every day for 3 days, and you're gonna apply these 3 concepts. So I have to summarize. Number 1, really embrace the silences, right? So remember what I told you? After every time you get a response or a guy or girl tells you something, have these 2 or 3 seconds of this pause just so you get into the flow of actually embracing silences, embracing pauses, and so you can create that tension. The second thing is Stop having that logic. Stop seeing the conversation as a problem to be solved. Because it's not. It's an adventure. And last but not least, have some mystery. So don't tell too much about yourself, right? Leave there some space for her imagination to actually figure out who even is this guy. I don't know everything about him. I don't know who he is. Make sure you do that for the next 3 days, one every day. Let me know in the comments how that went. And if you want to know the exact system, how you as a high achiever can attract high quality women consistently, predictably, without wasting time, without going on dating apps or doing a bunch of weird stuff, make sure you watch the next video. I promise it's one of my best videos, and I'll see you in the next one.